All right. First one, true or false? Does financial literacy empower people?
Of course. So I feel we can do Black Wall Street again.
Okay. You think so?
Yep.
You don't do. Now, let me ask you, do you think they're going to attack it?
I'm sure they do try to attack it. I mean, the devil always going to be busy. And
Okay.
he is busy, period. But technically, there is, like I'm telling you, I follow some heavy hitters that look just like me and you. I listen to them every day. I listen to different guys every way. So the Black Wall Street is here. Trust me, it's here. It might not be in Tulsa. It ain't a specific street, but it's here. It's out there. It's people out here doing it. They are, okay. But financial literacy, man, we talking about the liberation behind that. I'm gonna tell you why financial literacy is so important. Somebody asked me to define financial literacy, and I said the way, in my opinion, this is not from Webster Merriam Dictionary, but financial literacy is having a better relationship with your finances, having a better relationship with your money. Because finances is not just what you have in your pocket. It's not just what you have in your bank account. It's that credit, that personal credit. It's that business credit. It's that corporate credit. Yeah, that's another level. But you got to know what to do with it, you know? And that's why your credit is so important, because it allows you to leverage what we call OPM, other people's money. It also speaks to your character.
Oh, okay.
Because they want to know, do you pay your bills? Basically, okay?
Yeah.
Credit do speak to your character. It does, whether people want to admit it or not. And don't get me wrong, anybody can fall on hard times. You see people get sick and their credit go to crap.
Yes.
Divorces.
Yes.
You know, stuff like that, or something happened, they file bankruptcy, but it ain't nothing you can't bounce back from. I tell people all the time, it ain't about where you was. Don't be ashamed about having bad credit, because that's where you were. Be ashamed about not doing anything about it. Be ashamed about just staying in the same place, because it's not going to get better by itself.
Yeah, you got to make a T-shirt.
I'm
buying.
I got a couple of T-shirts.
I'm buying.
But man, we have to improve our relationships with our finances, period. And that don't start in our pockets. That start in our heads.
Yeah. Well, if I remember back in the day, they took financial literacy or financial education out of the school system.
And that's all done. That's all done by design. They don't want us to be smart. Let's be for real. Remember where our ancestors, when they was in slavery, man, if they caught you reading, what happened? They caught you trying to read. What happened?
You got beat.
Because if we could stick together and let's say black people, our buying power is about 1.2, 1.3 trillion, something like that.
Okay.
How many economies can we devastate if we pulled our 1.3 out of this country? Think about it. Yeah. So and then you know where a lot of the money is? It's in the hood. In the hoods. Don't get me wrong. You got people talking about they broke, but they got on Jordans. We were just to pull our resources together. And like I said, it has to start in your mind first, okay? Financial literacy is mindset.
Okay.
It's not just what's in your pocket. It starts up here.
Okay. All right. So let's get to number 2.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's get to true or false number 2. Does financial literacy breed ill-equipped adults?
Of course.
And I'm sorry, financial illiteracy.
Oh, yes, because you got to think about it. You know, can't nobody teach you what they don't know. And then another thing is, too, I'm not taking advice from nobody with a 400 credit score. So,
they give you advice on how to not pay.
Does it breed a lot of ignorance? Yes, it does. And it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, but here's the problem. Another thing is that where we are now, we're in the information age, and I just recently told somebody, I said YouTube is free, but yes, and it breeds generational curses. It breeds generational illiteracy, because when you have bad credit, and you don't do nothing about it, you're keeping yourself in the bad credit cycle. So your credit will determine where you live. It determines your zip code. So then we're talking about the lack of resources because of where you live. We're talking about the lack of education because of where you live. Think about it. And like you said, they took it out of schools a long time ago. Right, because they don't want to breed smart people.
Well, they want to keep us.
They want to keep us
in the warehouse. They want to keep us
dumb so we can keep working for them.
Yeah.
So they can keep leveraging us so they can stay rich. One thing rich and wealthy people understand is leverage, but people with poor mindsets, and mind you, I said mindsets because poor is a state of mind. Mm-hmm. People with poor mindsets don't understand leverage and what that does for the rich and the wealthy. When you can leverage other people, that's how they keep themselves rich. Mm-hmm.
True or false question number 3.
Let's do it.
Does lack of financial education make it easier for the youth to pick up bad financial habits?
Of course it does. Because like I said, lack of the financial education is going to keep you in certain neighborhoods. So now that you're in certain neighborhoods, now you're talking about subpar education because of lack of technology, lack of textbooks, lack of supplies. So yeah, it's just a different ballgame because you playing with different people in the arena. So yes, the financial literacy, man, it starts from birth, man.
yeah. And listen, it's important. Mm-hmm. It's important to teach our young, especially our youth.
Yeah.
Because it seems that they just going nowhere fast.
Exactly. And I'm glad you say that because we actually do have a financial literacy program where we can actually go into schools and teach them about financial literacy. We also have a scholarship program as well that contributes to the children. That can contribute to high school seniors and college freshmen. And guess what? Anybody can apply. The parents need not to be a client of our company. Anybody in the country can apply. High school seniors, college freshmen. The application comes out in the beginning of December each year.
Oh, we definitely got to put that in the description when we air this episode.
Of course.
Definitely. That is a must. Mm-hmm. We definitely got to pump that out. We got to pump that. See, Philadelphia, we do big things in Philly. Yeah. We do big things.
Yes, we do.
I keep saying, Hollywood going to recognize.
Yeah. I mean, they do. Don't get me wrong. Like they don't know all the talent that come out of the city.
We got some big time talent. Mm-hmm. We got some big time talent. Mm-hmm. So last question. Does financial literacy help prepare our youths for emergencies? True or false?
Yes. As long as you got the right teacher. Why? Because you have to save. You do. Save the money. And like I said, something I said a few minutes ago about the whole, I got this credit card for emergencies.
That was me.
That is a big lie. Use your credit cards for everything and then pay them off. Why? Because you are building your credit. You're helping your credit. In order for a credit card to help you, you have to use it and pay it. Period. So yes, it does prepare us for emergencies. Financial literacy, because our kids need to know how to budget. They need to know how to save. They need to know how to pay debt down when it's needed. We need to teach our kids better. We need to teach them better than what we did.